Hi everyone, how are you all? So our today I am with mock test 12. I have already conducted mock test 12. So today I am with the explanation part. Let's see the mock test 12 questions explanation. Let's see the first question in the physics. See that. What is that given? Choose the correct one. Okay, statement X. An electric motor converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. Is that correct? Wrong. Electric motor means what? We'll be giving the electrical energy and the armature will be continuously rotating. So electrical to mechanical will take. That is wrong. Statement X is wrong. Statement Y. Electric motor works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. That is also wrong. Generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. What is electromagnetic induction? Whenever there is a change in the flux, an EMF will be induced. That is called as Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. So here statement X and statement Y is wrong. Both are wrong. So what we can say that X and Y are false. Okay. Let's see the second question. Yes, second question. Magnetic lines of force are closed curves. That is correct. On magnetic field lines are always closed curves. Okay. In a bar magnet, lines of force run from north pole to south pole outside of the magnet. In a bar magnet, lines of force runs from north pole to south pole outside of the bar magnet and south pole to north pole inside of the bar magnet. Is that correct? Is that correct? Yes. If you take a bar magnet and if you write north pole and south pole, outside the bar magnet, magnetic field lines will be moving what? North to south. But when it reaches the south pole, inside the bar magnet, all the magnetic field lines will be moving from south to north. So outside north to south and inside south to north. That is correct. So what we can say that both are correct. Both are correct. Assertion is correct, reason is correct, and reason is the correct explanation. Option number A is our answer. Second question over. Let's see the third question. Third question. Yes. Wait a minute. Okay. When a magnet and a coil is moving along the same line with the same speed, what is the value of induced EMF? Along the same line, they said, means if you take this as the magnetic field, and here a coil is moving along his head. So there is any effect of force on the conductor? No. If it is passing through the conductor perpendicular, if passing through with an angle, then there will be a effect of force. But here it is moving parallel, so there will be no effect of force on the conductor. So the induced EMF will be zero. Okay, so what will be our answer? Zero is our answer. Fourth question. Which of the following represent potential difference? Potential difference is nothing but what? The amount of work by the unit positive charge to move from one terminal to another terminal. V is equals to W by Q. Where is it option? Option number B is our answer. Okay, fourth question over. Let's see the fifth question. Someone has commented me that, sir, from where you are getting these mock tests. See, these tests has been conducted by me to the students. Okay, it is not that I'm taking from some other website. It is all test has been conducted by me only for the students. Okay, match the following. See the question they have given. First one, they have given resistors connected in series. How we can say it as series? Because there is only one path for the current to flow, so it is a series connection. So what we can say, it is a series connection. If you observe here this one, there are two paths. Current is divided into two paths, so what we can say, it is our parallel connection. Ammeter means, A means ammeter, V means voltmeter. So what is that? DA. Where is DA? Option number 1 is our answer. Okay, ninth question. Which current do we get from battery? Which current do we get from battery? Which current? Can anyone say? From the battery, it will be always a constant current. That is our DC current. Option number D. B. Okay. Uh, let's see the seventh question. 7. Let me zoom it. Zoom it. Okay. A doctor prescribed lines as follows for it to a patient. So now doctor has prescribed a lens for a patient. What he is given that left eye minus 2.00D and right eye minus 2.50. Now mark only one. So they are asking what is the correct option. If you observe here, myopia. For myopia, as I told that we'll be using concave lens. Where how we can say it is a concave lens? Because its formula is f is equals to minus d. Minus d. Here minus tells about the concave lens which is used for myopia. Okay, so what will be our answer since they are given in minus values? So it is myopia. Option number A. 11th question. See, in the description part of the video, there is a link I have given, WhatsApp group link. There you can add, and where in that group I've been uploading many mock test link. There you can attempt the test. At the same time, I'm conducting the grand test also. If you're really interested, you can join into that group. The thing is that what is happening, many are joining to that group, and very few members are attempting the test. It's up to you. Or if you try to attempt more tests, this will help you in gaining more marks in the final exam. 11th question, not 11th question. 11th is our serial number. You should always check this one. 8th question. The eye will adjust the focal length of the eye lens by itself to see near and far object. Which part of the eye do you appreciate? So, eye lens, they said, eye lens is held by another muscle called as what? Ciliary muscle. Now, ciliary muscle will expand and contract based on the light. So what is that answer? Ciliary muscles, option number B. Okay, eighth question over. Let's see the next page. Zoom. Ninth question. Which has high focal length on the given value? So they have given the power formula. So what is the power formula? P is equals to 1 by F. So P and F are inversely proportional. So they have given the p-value and you are asking what is the high focal length. High focal length means there should be low power value in this. Which is the low power value? This one only. A. So option is what? Option number A only. Yes. Now 13th, not 13th, 10th question. So observe here, what is the 10th question given? Name the lens. So if you observe here, it is what? Bulging outwards, convex. It is what? Inward inside region it is bending. So it is our concave. So concavo convex lens. Where is that option? Option number D is our answer. 10 questions over, right? Let's see the next page. If the temperature of the medium increases, what happened to the refractive index? Listen. Refractive index and temperature are directly proportional. Okay. If the temperature increases, think that refractive index means what? Speed of light traveling from one medium to another medium. Think that there is a denser medium. When we heat it, what happens? The density of that liquid decreases. Okay. When temperature is increased, so the refractive index also increases. So what we can say that refractive index and temperature are directly proportional. If the temperature you have increased, we can say that the refractive index value also increases. Option number B. How many times do the light ray refract when the light passes through a glass slab? Okay, let's take a glass slab. This is our incident ray and this is our normal. So rarer to denser, what happened? First it bends towards the normal. Okay, one refraction over. From denser to rarer, again what happened? Bends away from the normal. So two refractions. So total two refraction will take place. Option number 2. 13th question. Which are the observation made by you in the process of boiling of water? Okay, in boiling what happens? Temperature rises up to what? If it is water, reaches to 100 degrees Celsius. After that, if you increase the temperature also, what happens? Whatever the water boiling point is, it will be 100 degrees Celsius only. Okay. The solubility of the gas decreases during boiling. Yes, that is also correct. Solubility decreases. Now, third point, what they have given, boiling is a process in which liquid phase convert into gas. Yes, after 100 degrees Celsius, what happens? This liquid will convert into vapor at constant temperature. So, what we can say that 1, 2, 3 are correct. So, option number 4, all of the above. 13th question over. Let's see the 14th question. Equal amount of spirit is taken in a pan. Okay, pan, cup. Okay, saucer, 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 and watch glass. watch glass, in which of them the evaporation takes place slowly. We know that evaporation one factor is surface area. If the surface area is more, evaporation takes place very fast. If you observe in this, cup surface area is less, so evaporation takes place very slowly. Here the surface area is more, here the surface area is more, here the surface area is more. So in the cup surface area is less, so what we can say that evaporation takes very slowly in the cup. So 15th question. Average kinetic energy of the molecule is directly proportional to temperature. This one we have already discussed in, I think, in the mock test 8 or 9. Okay, there what we have seen that if you take two beakers, which contains the hot water, second which contains the cold water. Now here what happens if you pour certain color particles into it. Here the jiggling of the color particles will be more in the hot water. Jiggling means what? Random motion of the color particles will be more in the hot water compared with the cold water. Why? Because here the temperature is more, that is the reason the particles are moving very fast. There what is the relation we have got? Kinetic energy. What is the kinetic energy? Energy possessed by the body by virtue of its motion. Here the particles are moving, so kinetic energy is directly proportional to temperature. That is the reason as the temperature increasing, jiggling of the water color particles are moving more due to this more increase in the kinetic energy. So P is correct only. The rate of rise in temperature does not depend on nature of substance. Is that correct? That is completely wrong. If you take the relation, Q is equals to ms delta T. Now here S specifically tells about the nature of the substance. If you bring this temperature to right side, what we can say that Q by is proportional to. Okay, now what we can say that these two are related. These two are related, right? So what we can say, Q is wrong, P is correct. Q is wrong, P is correct. So what we can say, option number 1 is our answer. Okay, 1 minute. Now, so physics part is over. Let's see the chemistry part. Chemistry part, 1 minute. Let me erase it. Chemistry part. Let's see the first question. Which of the following compound is unsaturated? They said unsaturated means either it should contain a double bond or a triple bond. Double bond or triple bond. If you observe in the option, here we are seeing one double bond, so you can say that option number 1 is our answer. Okay, option number 2. Let's see the next question. See the question, ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid general formula is what? COOH. Where is it? Yes. Ethanol chemical general formula is what? OH. Yes. Ethyl acetate is nothing but our ester. Ester. What is the general formula? RCOOR dash. RCOOR dash. Option number P. So RQP. RQP. Where is it? RQP. Option number A is our answer. Now 21st question. 21st question. 1 minute. Okay. Right. It is going somewhere. Hmm. Alkenes and alkynes are unsaturated. Yes, alkenes means double bond, alkynes means triple bond. So those are unsaturated. That is correct only. Unsaturated hydrocarbon contains at least one double bond or triple bond. That is also correct. So option X and option Y, statement X and statement Y is correct. So both statements are true. Now fourth, which of the following method is not adapted for dressing of ore? Dressing of ore means for concentration of the ore. Concentration of depends on what physical methods. What are the physical methods we can see here? Hand picking is correct. Fourth flotation is correct. Magnetic separation is correct. Smelting is wrong. Smelting is for what? Smelting is a pyrochemical process. The option number B is our answer. Fourth question over. Let's see the fifth question. Let me zoom it. Oh my god, not getting zoom. Okay. Which of the following types of area are to be covered into oxide in calcination? Calcination, I just remember CC. Calcination is for carbonate ores. Option number B is our answer. So what is the gas liberated during that? Carbon dioxide gas, remember. Through the central atom, though the central atom of both NH3 and H2O molecules are sp3 hybridized, yet HNH bond angle is greater than HOH. Yes. Why? Because water molecule bond angle is what? 104 degrees. Ammonia water molecules, ammonia bond angle is what? 107 degrees. So it is greater than only. Yes. This is because nitrogen atom has one lone pair and oxygen atom has two lone pairs. That is correct only. So more the lone pairs, more the distortion of the angle will take place. So option number is our right answer. Seventh question. The number of lone pairs of electrons that are present on a H2O. Lone pairs. So this is our H. So lone pairs, if you observe here, two lone pairs for the first one. Next one is what? Next one is CH4, CH4. Any lone pair is there? No, no lone pair. So what we can say here, it is 0. Yes. Next one, ammonia. Ammonia how many? NH4. Okay. Ammonia how many it will be present? So one lone pair will be present. One lone pair. Okay. So 1, 0, 2, BeCl2. It is 0 only. Why? Because BeCl2. No lone pairs. So we can say that 2010, option number 1 is our answer. Seventh question over. Let's see the next question. Let me zoom it. It's not getting zoomed. Okay. 1 minute. It became upwards. The calcium oxide is a covalent bond. Is that correct? Yes. Vesper theory is proposed by Sidgwick and Powell. That is correct only. Bond angle of H2O is 104 degrees 31 minutes. Yes. Number of valency electrons of the oxygen is 2. That is wrong. Valency is different. Valency electron is different. Valency electron tells about number of electrons in last shell. How many valence electrons are there for the oxygen? That is 6. So what we can say that 2 and 3 is correct. 2, 3 is true. First one and the fourth one is wrong. So option number B is our answer. Next, nitrogen Z is equal to 1 is an element of group 5. Which of the following of the periodic which of the following is the atomic number of the next element? So 7. So we know the magic numbers 2, 8, 18, 18, 32, 32. So 7 is there. So 7 plus 8, how much? 15. So next element will be our 15th element. Option number 3. 10 over. Let's see the 11th question. The number of sigma bonds, how many they have asked? He knows it, right? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So total 4 sigma bonds. Which of the following element belongs to third period of the group 3A? So if you take this one, so this is our one. First one, second one, this is our third group. The third group, third period, 1, 2 and 3. So here what it will come? It will come our aluminium. Aluminium, option number 3. Now 13th question. The solution react with crushed eggshells to give a gas to turn the lime water into milky. Crushed eggshell means made of what? Calcium carbonate. So when we react with HCl, we'll get what? CaCl2 plus CO2 plus H2. So CO2 lime water into milky. So what is that solution will be reacting with eggshell? That is our HCl. Option number B. Okay, let's see the next question. Among the following substance that has low pH value low, what is that they have asked? Sugar they have given, tomato juice they have given, washing soda they have given, and vinegar they have given. So here vinegar is our answer. Vinegar will have the lowest pH value among the following. Okay. Identify the pair of pH value of strong acid and a strong base. Strong acid means if you take from 1 to 14, at the center 7 is there. Lesser the pH value, more the acidic in nature. Greater the basic value, more basic in nature. More the pH value. So here lesser the value means what we can say here 2 and 14. Option number B is our answer. So with this we have completed our 15 questions of physics and 15 questions of chemistry. I'll be coming back with the next model paper, mock test paper. So the group link is given in the description part. Check out. So this is Madhu Mahesh Raj signing off. Bye.